Alright boys, today we're going to be doing a 14 tooth front sprocket change. It takes away a little bit from your top end, but your acceleration will quicken up. So I got the Off Steady Garage PBI, the 14 tooth. We're going to start by taking off this little cover. It's got a couple 8mm bolts around it. Alright, so now after you have your cover off, we have this little, I don't know, it looks like copper maybe. It has tabs surrounding the nut so you can't get any sockets on it. Just use a flathead and a hammer and bend those tabs back. Got a 10mm here. Alright, so we think that if we just pop this little copper piece off, we can probably just slide the sprocket off, and we don't have to really mess with our chain tensioners to take it off. Ta-da! Hold on out. Should we grease it up?
No, this chain's greasy.
Alright.
Let's spray it.
Slip it back onto the little shaft.
Maybe.
Now remember, you do have these little so you can see it here. That's the green. Yeah, you have those 6 little notches. So you have to line up those 6 notches whenever putting on the new one. So whenever you're looking at the drive itself, it's like gears, and then there's a little absence of metal, and then there's gears again, so it like skips a step, and that's where this piece goes in, because it'll slip onto the first set, but it won't go into the back set. So PBI, just a little review, your threads suck. Put it in. It threaded on the whole way, it's not cross-threaded. Yeah. I don't know, I probably could just tighten it with the impact. I don't know what that PBI is made out of. I think it's made out of aluminum. I don't want to strip it. So make sure whenever you're done tightening it, that the flat part of the nut is up. That way whenever you tap your little covers down, like this thing can't loosen up without bending metal, which I don't think it's going to do. Yeah, it works a little bit better. Alright. And that's just a cover, so you don't really have to tighten this too much. Alright. Off to the back now. Alright, coming to you from the future because the footage was corrupted whenever I went and edited it. So we're going to have a 3/4 inch socket here and a 13mm wrench. I don't have the correct metric size, so I'm not sure what it is, but this is what I'm using. And that's for this bolt here. This is connected to the other side, so you're probably going to need to put a wrench on this side. So we're just going to break that loose. I'm not going to do it because my chain's already tightened. Like I said, this is from the future. So you break this loose. And then coming back here to this, we're going to pop the first nut off the second nut, loosen that guy, and then we're actually going to tighten this one. You slip onto that one and tighten it, and then that's going to pull the front tire back, pull the back tire back and tighten it. And now there's one on this side as well, and you're going to want to do these at the same time. So whenever you do like 2 cranks forward on this side, you're going to want to do 2 cranks forward on that side and alternate until your chain is about 3 centimeters of like wiggle room. That's actually what it says right here. So your chain's going to move about that much. It does seem pretty loose, but I mean, it says right there you have 3 centimeters of movement. So like I said, so just do that on both sides until you get to about that tightness, and then whenever you're done, bring the second nut back up to the first nut, put a wrench on both of these, tighten them together, and then whenever you're tightening this, you're going to have to put a wrench on the other side and then crank down on this side, because like I said, they are connected. Tighten that up and then you're good to go. pretty peppy, dude. You gotta ride it. So 10 out of 10. I mean, I haven't tried any wheelies yet, but whenever I do try wheelies, so we got the upgraded clutch springs. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put it at the end of this video. You can watch how to do that. And then we have the 14-tooth sprocket, so I have more torque. You can definitely tell the difference. It's mixed with those clutch springs, just delivering it so much faster. I think these are two very cheap and great mods that you guys should do for sure. But stay tuned for more.